Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you my opinion on the top 5 female fragrances. These are 5 perfumes that I think every woman should have, and they all each fit different scenarios and occasions. But I also made sure that although these can go for different occasions, you could also wear them on a day-to-day basis. So they're very versatile scents. They're not perfumes that are only good for one thing. So I think any one of these will have you smelling absolutely incredible. These are all my opinions. I'm sure there's a ton of other perfumes that I could recommend, but I decided to kind of dwindle it down into a top 5, and hopefully that's a little bit more helpful than just like a huge list, which I could definitely also do. So let me know if you want more of these types of videos, but in my opinion, I think as like a starter, this is a nice top 5 to begin your perfume collection with. So with all that said, let's get straight into it. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn post notifications on, and let's get started. So I do have varying price points in this video as well, which I always like to do because obviously perfumes are really expensive, but the slogan of my channel is that you don't need to spend a ton of money to smell incredible. I say that in like every video, and I have a ton of affordable perfume type videos on my channel that you can watch, but that's not to say that some high-end perfumes are not worth the money, because in my opinion there are those few more expensive scents that are worth every penny, and this first perfume that I'm going to show is that for me. So this is by Louis Vuitton. It's called Attrape Rêve. I'm just not even gonna say the name anymore. You can see the name on the screen. I'm sorry for my pronunciation, okay? I'm not French. This is the most stunning female fragrance I think ever. Like, if all my perfumes could disappear right now, which I would hope not, but if that scenario were to happen, or if there was a fire and I could only save one scent, I would grab this. And not just because it's incredibly expensive, although that's probably one reason why, but because I absolutely love this scent so much. This is my second bottle of this scent, and I don't go through perfumes that much because I have a larger collection, so I barely even make dents in my perfumes, let alone go through whole bottles and then rebuy them, especially at this price point. So I hope that can show you how much I love this scent. And no, I'm not sponsored by Louis Vuitton. I wish. But no, I genuinely love this. This has top notes of lychee, bergamot, ginger, middle notes of peony, Turkish rose, cacao, and base notes of patchouli. This is a warm pink floral scent for the most part. It has like a jammy sweetness to it. The rose in here is very jammy and sweet, and there is a lot of sweetness. I mean, you have cacao in here, so it definitely adds on to that jammy rose. It starts off a little bit spicy, which I love spicy scents, but it's not too spicy. I also don't really love lychee because I find it can come off a little bitter in perfumes, and I don't find this perfume to be bitter at all. This is a nice, fresh, warm floral, honestly everyday signature scent type scent. It's just so stunning and elegant and just like the perfect female fragrance. I absolutely love that. If you grew up loving scents like Viva La Juicy, which I definitely did, then this is gonna be what you're gonna want to graduate to. This is BDK Pas Ce Soir. This is actually very similar to Viva La Juicy, but a little bit more mature and grown up. So if you want to kind of move away from Viva La Juicy, but you still want the same type of scent, just maybe in a little bit more of a mature way, this is all about this really juicy, sweet queen's note. Pretty spicy. You have ginger in here, you have black peppers, so it opens up kind of spicy and aromatic, but then in combination with that sweet, juicy queen, you also have Moroccan jasmine, you have orange blossom, and base notes of Singapore patchouli, amberwood, and cashmere. And this is a very well refined scent. It's very smooth. It has this cashmere like quality to it. There's nothing too sharp in here, even though it has patchouli, which can tend to be pretty strong and pungent in perfumes. In here it's actually really smooth. This is like that beautiful date night type scent, but also very versatile and can be worn day to day. As all of these scents, I kind of made sure that they can go for either or, because I didn't want to give you guys just like a specific scent, especially if it's something more on the expensive side like these two, for example. I didn't want to recommend something that you can only use for like a specific occasion. These are both scents that you can wear every single day very easily, but also more special kind of occasions. Next up, this is a way more inexpensive scent, and this is also a very easy day-to-day scent that is a little bit more toned down than the other two that I just talked about, and that is MAC Turquoise. You cannot go wrong with this scent. I've been wearing this since I was in high school, and this is just the most aromatic, juicy, aquatic scent with a lot of woodsiness to it. It is the best. It smells so refreshing and uplifting. Here you have water notes, lotus, Amalfi lemon, Virginia cedar, and Nimona and orris root. Even though there's tons of freshies on the market, I swear there is no scent like MAC Turquatic. This is just the perfect turquoisey, aquatic, aromatic citrus scent ever. It literally smells like a mermaid. Like, this is what I imagine a mermaid smells like. It's the best refreshing, more summertime scent, but honestly, it's just a really nice, refreshing scent. You could wear this all year round, even though I'm somebody that prefers sweeter scents towards the fall and winter time. I could wear a scent like this easily whenever, wherever. It's just perfect for anything, literally. It's a crowd pleaser. Everyone will love it. Another one that is a big, big love for me is Givenchy Irresistible. I talk about this all the time, but for good reason. This is a scent that has gotten me probably the most compliments out of any perfume ever. This scent is magical. There's something so freaking good in here. Through wearing a ton of perfumes with different scent profiles, I've come to find out that for some reason, pear in perfumes is a major hit with people. Like, every time I wear a perfume that has pear in it, I will get a compliment, and this one has pear. This is a really delicious, juicy, sweet pear that's in here, paired up with rose and more pink, warm florals. There's actually a lot of sweetness in this scent, but also a little bit fresh. And there's also iris, which I love iris because it gives off that powdery, makeup-y type of scent, which I think mixes super well with the rose that's in here. Just makes it a really warm scent. And those are my favorite kind of florals because I'm a sweet lover at heart. Even though I've grown to love all kinds of scents at this point, like if it smells good, I don't care what kind of scent it is. But that just warms my sweet lover heart because it kind of gives me those sweet vibes while still having those nice floral, feminine touches. I would honestly say, not that they're dupes in any way, shape, or form, but these two kind of are in the same family of fragrances. It's like that pink, warm, floral type of scent. So if you want an alternative, not a dupe, but an alternative to the Louis Vuitton scent, then I feel like this is a nice alternative. And then last but not least, I was gonna include Alien in this video, but then I was like, okay, that may be a little too out there because I know Alien is more of a polarizing scent. So then I kind of went down to the next best thing, and that is Orebella Blooming Fire. This is a really great scent if you have sensitivity to perfumes or you don't like how drying they are, because these are all alcohol-free perfumes. So you basically shake them up and they turn into this more like cloudy kind of consistency. This one smells a little bit like Alien, but it's a lot more wearable. It's not quite as intense. It's still jasmine at the forefront, just like in Alien, but this one has Monoi oil, which kind of gives this more of like a vacation suntan oil kind of scent. But again, even though that scent would be more specific to like summer, for example, I think this could be a signature scent very easily because it's mainly focused on the jasmine. This is also giving off more of an earthy essential oil kind of vibe, so don't expect to get full on perfumes out of this, even though it does smell perfume. And I think out of all the Orebella scents that I smelled, this is the most perfumey. I think the other ones are a little bit more essential oil, earthy smelling. This is probably the least, but it still has that kind of vibe to it. So that's definitely one that maybe you'd want to go in and smell, but it's so feminine and beautiful, and it literally will have you smelling like an earthy floral goddess. And bonus points to that, it doubles up as a moisturizer because when you apply it, you can literally kind of smooth it out and it leaves a nice moisture and glow to your skin, which you can't say about any other perfume. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those are my opinions for what I think are the best women fragrances that every woman should own. Obviously, this is just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments down below. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!